We think we've got at least one more release yet with drill results in, and that's going to feed into a revised resource model, and then the engineers will take that revised model and make any tweaks to the mine plan that they need for the engineering study. So we're working on a PEA, preliminary economic analysis, which we anticipate we finish probably Q3 of this year.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Ralph Rushton. He is the CEO of Aftermath Silver. And Ralph, good to see you again. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm enjoying this lovely crisp morning here.
Yes, it's a good one for sure. It's winter time, but the good news is that you can get a lot of work done during this time of the year, and that's what you're talking about today. Phase 2 drill results from your project in Peru. And remind everyone about the project, and this is a very in-depth drill program for sure, Ralph.
Yeah, so the project itself is the Berenguela Silver Copper Manganese project in southern Peru. Our objective there is to demonstrate, so we're moving beyond exploration into development stage, engineering stage, and our objective with the project is to demonstrate that we can produce silver, copper, and a viable a manganese product for the battery industry. The drilling we've just completed is the second, the drilling we just released, the second news release from our drill program for 2024-2025. Had two objectives, which you can see on the map that I forwarded over. We have a cluster of holes drilling what we call the fault zone. Those are geological investigation holes that the geologists need to help build their model of the deposit. We weren't expecting much in the way of drill results, assay results from that, but we need to understand the geology of that zone. And then we have a few holes over to the eastern side of the mineralization, which are infill holes. So we're looking at increasing the statistical confidence of the drill results for that part of the mineralization.
And so these were the infill holes that you were sending off in the news release today, and they showed exactly what you were hoping, right?
Yeah, basically, we don't expect they're going to change much in terms of the grade and tons of the resource, but we do think that they'll allow us to convert some of the inferred resources, which is the statistically lowest confidence resource, to a higher category of confidence, which will give us hopefully more tons in the measured and indicated category, which the engineers like.
Yeah, and so this will be ongoing, and then will this lead to reports that you want to update, or will it be lead to another drill program? Or yeah,
we think we've got at least one more release yet with drill results in, and that's going to feed into a revised resource model, and then the engineers will take that revised model and make any tweaks to the mine plan that they need for the engineering study. So we're working on a PEA, preliminary economic analysis, which we anticipate we finish probably Q3 of this year.
Yeah. So 23 drill hole results, 60 holes in total. It gives you a great understanding of what's going on here, doesn't it, Ralph?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's added to the 380 holes that have already been drilled in the
Yeah.
project. So, we're looking at probably close to 450 holes now. So yes, that's sufficient for, we believe, for the geology, for the resource, sufficient material for the metallurgical process work. So we are getting very, very close to completion of the drilling that we think would be necessary to complete the engineering.
Exciting times still ahead, Ralph. Thanks so much. Good update, and good to see you as well.
Thanks, Steve. Bye-bye.
All right, Ralph Rushton, the CEO of Aftermath Silver.